This is sports stuff, betting stuff.
Ka-chow.
Rip Snort and Muff.
Yeah.
Welcome to the number one sports betting podcast and the sports stuff with Jim and Muff Enterprise. I'm your host, Muff, the
Is
original
it Jim
degenerate.
and Muff Enterprise? Like, is that, can we have that?
You're the banker. You tell me.
I'm going to hurry up and trademark that shit.
Yeah, double stamp, triple stamp. What all do you do?
I don't know. We're on that.
Copyright, all of the things. I have to imagine we don't have too much competition for that one.
It has a nice ring to it, though.
It would be super interesting to find out that you did have a lot of competition for it, though.
Right?
It probably would be an interesting internet search to find out that there was competition there.
Yeah.
As always, joined by your favorite medical degenerate, Alex.
That's me.
And the Ohio Homer, aka Cincinnati Bengals fan, aka
Who day?
That's the one, Jim.
That's right.
Who they say they gonna beat them Bengals?
Man, Columbus is hopping with them Bengals.
Columbus is, huh?
Columbus
What?
is hot.
Welcome to the bandwagon.
Oh, buddy. So much.
Welcome to the bandwagon. So how pissed would Columbus people be if Cincinnati people jumped on like an Ohio State bandwagon?
Oh, no. Everybody. If you're from Ohio, you're an Ohio State bandwagon. There's no such thing.
Even this year when Cincinnati was,
It
in the
doesn't
playoff?
matter. We accept you. It doesn't matter.
Is there like a part of Ohio where it's like not acceptable to be an Ohio State fan?
No.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Maybe Toledo. Because that's what the whole war is over. Like, originally,
Okay.
there was an actual war fought for Toledo, which is ridiculous. But even then, I think Ohio State would be like, yeah, we'll accept you.
You can be.
busting out the history.
Yeah.
What was that called?
Stupid.
The War of IDGAF.
Yeah, exactly.
Since we're nearing the end of the NFL season, sadness, we're gonna toss some other things in here just to chat it up. So we're gonna have some college basketball upcoming this weekend.
We're gonna talk hockey.
Hacky talk?
Hockey talk? You mean why would we talk hockey? Columbus isn't relevant right now, are they?
Well, I got some things. I'm gonna bring to the table.
Okay.
You can talk hockey.
I'm gonna.
Betting hockey?
I have a hockey bet. I have 2 hockey bets down right now. But
Yeah.
player parlay.
I'm actually gonna ask Muffnack to bet some money
Ooh.
on some hockey.
Okay, we'll see what Muffnet can do for you. All right, so last week's recap. I went 1-1 in my slate of games. I won Rams +3 versus the Bucks, and I lost Packers -5.5 versus the Niners. 1-1. Didn't gain any ground one way or the other here.
I went 2-1. I had the Rams +3 with a win and the Bengals +3.5 with a win. And I had a loss with the Packers -5.5. And full disclosure, I also had the loss on the Bills.
I went 3-2.
Well, hold on. I need to know where Alex got the Bills bet though.
+1.5.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Special guest.
+1.5.
Special guest.
Special guest.
You say
Hello?
good night, Tess?
No.
Okay, good night. Okay.
Good night, Tess.
Good night, Tess.
All right, bye-bye. Bye. Sorry, guys.
Special guest.
Special guest.
Sorry about that. Never happened on the podcast. What we 100 and someone episodes for the first time a kid is running. I apologize.
I like it.
Special guest with their special shoe.
With her special shoe, broke her poor little foot. Well, may have broke her foot. Take her to the doctor tomorrow. I went 3-2.
Hold on. I don't think we got
Yeah.
the answer. Where did you get the Bills at, Alex?
+1.5.
Before we had our special guest.
+1.5.
All right. I was just curious. Go ahead, Jim.
I went 3-2. Bengals hit +3.5. Packers lost. Real Aaron Rodgers about that. Rams won +3. Bills lost. Wow. I thought I had it and then I lost it.
A lot of people thought they had that one. they
Real
lost
upset
it.
about that. One of the best games. And then I hit the Bills over Merry Christmas. Good night. God.
Merry Christmas. God bless us, everyone.
Jeez, Al.
This is live radio parenting.
Good grief.
Merry Christmas. Why Merry Christmas? I need to know.
It makes her happy.
Okay.
It-
Hey, Christmas makes a lot of people happy, so
That's it, man.
can't be upset about it.
Exactly.
The real time not breakdown, but the real time discussion in the previous episode while that game was going on was pretty hilarious.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't think about it, but so everyone's like, the Bills should have gotten a chance with the ball at the end of that game to let Josh Allen eat. But this happened to the Chiefs just a couple years back in a very similar situation where Pat Mahomes didn't get the chance for the ball.
I am angry that the Bills lost. Do I think anything should change? No.
Okay.
Not at all.
I'm pretty much with you.
Like, as a fan, would I like to see more of that game? Like, let them play forever. Like in pro wrestling, they have the chant "Fight forever." I would play forever. Yes, I would have loved to see them cancel the Super Bowl, let them run it back. Absolutely, but don't change the rules. It is what it is.
Here's a real question that I have about this game: is $1,000 enough for you to run onto the field and get tackled by Stephon Diggs?
No.
After seeing it happen, no.
Because that's how much apparently that man got paid by his friend.
Go more in bail probably to get him out of jail for the night. I think it all goes down the toilet.
No.
And I repeat, drugs are bad. So yeah, overall total win losses right now with this is tight.
This doesn't make any okay, you have a second tie. Do you see my issue with this? If we're not counting ties, me and you are tied.
Well, then yes, I think we are tied, Alex. I don't know where that went in. Alex and I are tied at 58-63, and we both have some pushes. And it's a 471 winning percentage, unless I messed up whenever I was putting everything else in, Alex. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, I believe I did this on the fly. And
back referring.
Jim is in third place at 462, not far behind. Maybe difficult to close that gap.
Well, it depends on what we do in the Super Bowl, I think.
Well, I don't prop bets, sure, if we're going to count all of those, like the coin toss. I don't know if that's sports betting, but
I'm just saying, if we're going to count those, can I add some of those as my best bets? I might catch back up. I have to be a maniac to do. That's 9 wins I have to get. So let's say I hit both of these. I got 7 prop bets or 7 bets in the Super Bowl. I don't think it's going to happen, folks. I think this is it.
This is correct. We are both 58 and 63, which I find to be really wild after that's a really high number of chances for us to have come out with the same record so far.
I still have the most wins.
You do have the most wins, Jim. I was going to mention that.
Thank you.
You still do. Yes. And in the Mike Altstott hit stick pick of the week,
pow, 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 pow.
Rams +4 versus the Bucks is a winner.
Can we just talk about the record for the hit stick pick of the week?
It's 8-10.
That's impressive to me.
I don't know if that's impressive.
I mean, for 3 guys that just decided to make a special pick on our first year of doing that, I'm proud of us.
I agree.
I would hope it would have a winning record since it's theoretically our best bet. But the fact that it is not that far below 500, I am okay with.
Yeah. And we got time to make it up.
Yeah, we do. We could get the 500 if we get this right in the Super Bowl right.
I mean, and we're also betting on like some other things. We're throwing some other things at them.
Yeah.
But there's only one hit stick pick of the week.
Right, but I'm saying, like, we could keep the show going. Alex. We could keep the show going. There's still debate about there. Let's see if the audience wants us back for more than just football.
Because we're going to be able to come to a consensus amongst 20 NHL games, 30 NCAA basketball games, and 25 NBA games.
We've done 18 games so far.
I'm just saying that's 3 sports.
I think it can be done.
Well, we'll see. And in the Urban Meyer
races,
count me out. The Urban Meyer risky pick of the week is a winner. Rams money line versus the Bucks.
Yeah.
Sorry,
was in doubt for a small period of time, but it comes out victorious. And the risky pick of the week is now 3-14.
I'm okay with that record too.
Not as exciting for us,
I'm
but
okay with it. I'm not happy, but I'm okay.
the parlay of death was a
Mm.
loser.
Yeah.
Was a loser in half of its games. Well,
Yeah.
3/4 of its games. Yikes.
No.
Two of them. We had two wins.
Two.
Rams
Yeah,
and
Rams and
Rams and
Bengals.
Bengals with the points were
Did
the
anyone take
winners.
my risky pick parlay?
I did not.
Nope, we didn't. I didn't either.
Yeah. No.
Could have. All right. So that wraps up going over last week. Yes, another good week overall for the show.
Yeah.
We were 6-4 as a show, which is positive. And we were 2-0 in our special picks, which that may be the first time all year that's happened.
It is, trust me.
So in the NFL this week, we only have 2 games.
That's it.
We have Bengals
Yeah.
at Chiefs,
Yeah.
and may as well do a live looking at these lines to see if there's been any change. When I looked yesterday, it was Chiefs -7 over under 54.5. And it is still the same. Chiefs -7 over under 54.5 points. 7 is a football number.
7 is a football number.
It's a football number. So if you're feeling frisky about the Bengals, that's a good number to get them at.
Yeah. I'm doing Bengals +7.
Me too.
Everything about this game.
Hopefully Muffnack watches the line like he did last week and watches my bets. The gods look down upon me and get me even better if the line moves my way.
I don't think it's going to move that way anymore.
Well, you helped me out a great deal, Muffnack, wherever you are.
Almost.
Yeah, but still, I was happy. The over, I got the line moved on me.
Yeah, the line moved a point lower in the over under for you.
And Muffnack was there.
Very
So,
much.
this game, everything about me says I want to take the over, but I don't think I can make myself do it.
I have the over written down for me. I have both overs.
I'm taking the
I
over.
like it.
You both overs.
I'm taking the over as well.
I think I'm going to get Bengals plus the points here.
I'm tailing Alex this week.
Let's do it.
I'm going to tail Alex.
Ride or die.
With the over as well.
Yep. On
All
both games, all bets, I'm tailing Alex.
All right. And in the 49ers Rams, we got the Rams -3 over under 46.5. Is that still accurate? It is now 3.5 and still at 46.5. So you got a 0.5 point move in the 49ers favor, which means there's more money going on the Rams. At 3 there was. So it moved a 0.5 point a day.
I like the Rams -3.5.
I do too. I like the Rams -3.5 and the under in this one.
What? You don't think Cooper Kupp and OBJ are going to get some tutties?
It's not about whether or not they get touchdowns. It's about what I don't think the 49ers can do in offense. And that's where this one's going to be. It could be 35-7, Alex.
It could be.
So
Alex, don't change your mind.
I'm not. I picked them. I'm staying. You
Let's
can't
go.
fool me, Muff.
this isn't me
Let's
trying to
go.
fool you. This is me putting in my own bet. I don't know what to tell you.
I am down.
Okay, Jim is down. All right. Jim, your thoughts? Aside from just tailing Alex blindly, what do you think?
I honestly think the Rams. I like the Rams -3.5. The over. Yeah, I'm very confident in the over in that game more so than I am the Bengals game. I think it'll be very tight between the two.
It's tight. It's gonna be a tight one, guys. So yeah, we're gonna see where that goes. Any other thoughts on the games this weekend?
I'm just ready for them.
Hey, do our interns have any input on this?
Oh, let me see. Hey,
What's
What's
the
the
weather
weatherman
report?
say?
What's the
thanks for
weather
having me back on. We got some weather updates here from the NFL games this weekend, and it looks like in Kansas City, Missouri, it's gonna be 42 degrees and sunny, and at SoFi Stadium, it'll be 66 degrees and sunny as well.
Thanks, Mac.
Favoring the over. Smart pick, Alex. Oh, thanks, Mac.
I feel like Mac has a vested interest in your picks.
I think that he just knows brilliance when he sees it.
That's good. Has our social media intern been active over the past week?
Yes. He put up a lot of things to making fun of the Muff. Yes.
Not sure that's the same intern. What was that intern's name?
Bernard.
Yeah.
Bernard.
Really rooting you for it.
I'm interested in Bernard's where Bernard's from. Just curious.
Parts unknown.
Parts unknown. Fair enough. We can get on that. Yeah, I don't think either
He's
of
from
those
that closet where we keep him.
Okay. One day he'll break out. His shackles will be free. Is this like Breaking Bad? Is he like Jesse in Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
One day.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to, Muff.
Yeah, you don't want any spoilers. Won't spoil Breaking Bad, but let's just say it doesn't end well for everybody else.
Did you see the social media today?
Did who? Alex?
You.
Did I?
No, you.
Which parts?
Lots of shots fired at you today.
Lots of shots.
Lots of shots fired at you.
Where's all these shots coming from? Which platform?
The Instagram. We took a couple shots at Penn State.
Who did? Who took these shots?
Our social media.
Bernard.
Account.
Not to interrupt, but one of my hockey bets just hit. I had Brian Rust to score a goal in the Penguins game.
Nice.
Go horn. That was my goal horn. I was gonna keep going with it, but it's not great radio to keep making that noise in the mic.
Apparently Bernard was poking fun at the fact that Penn State basketball, because this is apparently
seasons have changed, Muff.
This is apparently something Bernard's on, and Jim has no interest in.
No. But Bernard firing the shots. So we got to pick a Mike Allstott hit pick of the week.
Pow, pow.
Are we going to talk about basketball?
Oh. Moving on, Muff. We got to pick. Oh, is that going to be eligible for the hit stick?
No, but are we going to talk about it first? We could do the hit stick pick.
We got a hit stick first.
Okay, there we go.
Stick with
we have a couple in common. The Bengals +7 or the Rams -3.5.
I personally am a little bit more confident in the Rams.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, that's fair. They did not lead us astray last week. I think we'd rather die with the Rams.
Yeah, I'm down with the Rams. Although Connor Leckie, anytime you want to step to the show, come on, brother.
It wasn't Connor like a Tom Brady situation? Wasn't that his thing?
Yep, he hates Tom Brady. So if he wants to step on the show and go to war, let's go.
I don't know if Tom Brady likes Tom Brady right now. Apparently, I don't know. He hasn't been talking much, and apparently there's a lot of family discussion that needs to happen again. So there's going to be a family meeting over avocado ice cream to discuss his future.
Avocado ice cream.
So, okay, whatever. We're going to get into something totally off topic here. If Tom has this like TB12 diet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Does Giselle follow that diet, or she do her own thing?
She doing something right, brah.
Right, but is it the TB12, or is she like have like?
I don't ask questions, Mom.
They need to. If there's a different diet there, I feel like they need to also be promoting that.
I promote it.
Sexism argument you're making here.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you're going with this.
I think like women empowerment.
I'm just saying, like, if she is following her own, you've got to imagine there's enough money between those two to have their own personal chef and to figure out their own personal diets. If she's not following TB12 and she's got her own special diet, why are we not seeing that also promoted?
Why do you want to see it?
This is curiosity now. I just want to know.
I mean, if you're trying to fanboy out and be a celebrity gossiper, then sure, we can find out. But like,
I mean,
I don't think we're entitled to it.
I don't think we're entitled to it either. But apparently, if it's working for her, then why don't they try to have like I don't know the Giselle Brady 20 diet? I don't know what to call it.
Well, I mean, she's also not trying to play a sport at 44.
Fair.
I think that's the marketability of the T12, TB12 diet. She's just trying to be a supermodel, and I don't think you need to know how she's doing it, unless you're trying to be a supermodel.
Probably eating
She's
a lot
trying-
less ice cream than I eat.
Probs.
I think she's trying to be super mom at this point, not supermodel.
She's super. Period. Period.
Where's my super suit?
She doesn't even. Never mind.
I think we're about to get risky, so maybe we should get to the
Let's
risky
get that
pick.
risky pick.
Perfect segue. My risky pick of the week. I mean, I feel like there's only one option here. If our risky pick of the week is the favorite to cover, then it's got to be in the other game.
Bengals money line.
Bengals money line.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
For lack of choices, we have to follow the other game.
Yeah.
But I think I would have picked that, even if it would have been all on the board.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. That was quick, as we expected with two games to look at. All right. So we've got all that.
Let's do a basketball parlay. Let's talk about basketball and do a parlay.
Okay, well, if we're talking about basketball, we only have 4 games from the weekend that have been highlighted.
Well,
And we don't even have lines for all of these.
I was going to say, we
yet.
don't have lines for the games yet. I will say it
Okay.
is the Big 12 SEC matchup weekend.
This is Big 12 SEC. All right.
Yeah. So you have LSU, TCU, WVU, Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa State, Oklahoma State, Florida, Kansas State, Ole Miss, Kentucky, Kansas, which will be a really good game, Mississippi State, Texas Tech, Oklahoma at number 1, Auburn, and Tennessee at Texas, which will be another good one. That's my rundown.
That's your down. All I did, and some of these are encapsulated in here. I just tried to pick some top 25 matchups, specifically if there were 2 top 25 teams squaring off against each other. On Saturday, this is not a top 25 matchup, but we got Michigan taking on Michigan State.
I'm salty about Michigan State right now.
Yeah, I also am salty about them.
Okay, I was just making sure. So
That makes 2 of us.
talking college basketball, took Michigan State today plus 5.5. They are currently losing by much more than 5.5. 14 to be exact. Now there's 14 minutes left. So
I'm not feeling good about that one,
there's
Alex.
a chance, but not feeling great. They just don't look good. I was watching the game before you hopped on here.
Yeah. So if I were looking, I would honestly probably still take Michigan State
Oh yeah,
in that game and to probably cover as well. Michigan had a little bit of an off year right now in the basketball world. So I'd probably take Michigan State to round into form as they get into bigger Big Ten competition. Also on Saturday, we've got Kentucky, Kansas, which is part of the Big 12 ACC matchup. Yes.
We have no lines, right?
No, we don't have lines that far out.
Okay.
You can only get these lines as early as Friday night, typically. So you got 12 Kentucky at number 7 Kansas. So Kansas on Monday night is coming off of a 2 overtime win over Texas Tech. There's number 1 defense in the country. So I'm going to say that Kansas keeps it going in this matchup and they beat Kentucky.
Kansas is good.
It's good. Jim, any thoughts so far? Yeah. Basketball.
No.
Basketball, Jim. Basketball.
I'm trying.
24 Tennessee at 23 Texas. Also part of the Big 12 SEC situation there.
Give me Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm a Big 12 supporter, obviously, but I might take Tennessee in this.
That's 24 Tennessee, 23 Texas. Bruce Pearl fans, huh?
Give me Tennessee.
Bruce Pearl's still Tennessee, right?
No, he's Auburn.
See, this is how much. And Auburn just
is number 1.
Is number 1 just this past week, the first time in program history. Fun times. And on Sunday, Jim.
Yeah.
Number 19,
Ohio State
Ohio
versus
State.
Purdue.
3 Purdue. At
give
Purdue.
Give me Purdue.
Purdue to cover. I have no idea.
I don't know what the line is.
I'm gonna take a stab at this line. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 4.5 points.
Give me Purdue.
Alex,
honestly.
thoughts?
In this one, Purdue.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Purdue as well if I were to put a bet on there. So, Alex, you have some WVU. Do you want to talk WVU basketball, Alex?
Not necessarily. We missed a
Okay.
bunch of foul shots. We missed a bunch of layups, and we're playing in the best conference in the country. So
Muffnack, I'm gonna try. Can we go to hockey now? Because I'm about done with basketball. Can I go to hockey now?
We go to hockey. I don't
abrupt
know.
switch to hockey.
Sure, Jim.
I was just looking at the odds for what team could win the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
Right? And the top 5 here,
Mhm.
Colorado Avalanche at plus $4 or 450.
Mhm.
Tampa Bay Lightning plus 700.
Yep.
Florida Panthers plus 800.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas Knights plus 800.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina Hurricanes plus 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your top 5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to explain to me what that means in money terms. Let's say I have $5.
So those are all based off of 100. So it's like the metric system,
Let's say I have $100,
which I
then-
understand is people from the United States that we can't comprehend things that are in
Yep.
increments of 10. But in the betting world, that's how it works. So $100 would win you 1,000. Would win you 1,000 plus your 100 back, so you get 1,100.
Wait.
So
plus 450 gets me what?
$450 on a $100 bet, or $45 on a $10 bet, or
Excellent.
$22.50 on a $5 bet.
Excellent. So, Muffnack, if you're listening, the Vegas Knights are at plus 800. If I put down $20, how much do I get, Muff?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking Muff.
Right.
So, Jim, I want you to try to do the math here. If $100 wins you 800, what is 800 divided by 5?
$40.
No. So 20 times 8.
Also,
What is 20 times 8?
I can't think right now.
160.
160.
Yeah, 160. You'd win $160, right, Muffnack?
Excellent.
Muff?
Muff. Well,
Right?
Muffnack's supposed to be listening, but Muff is going to answer. So I get 160 on the Golden Knights if I take them, correct?
if they win, yes.
Muffnack, I want $20. I will Venmo your account. I want $20 on the Golden Knights to win the Stanley Cup.
I will relay this message to Muffnack.
Thank you.
Have you watched any hockey to know
No.
if you... Okay, so this is just a wild hair we're going on here.
Yep.
Okay.
Jim wants to talk hockey, but has no idea what he just
No idea. But what I'm doing is I'm putting $20 right now. I'm Venmoing him.
I feel like
Venmo Muffnack?
Venmoing Muffnack.
the moral of the story here is that Jim needed something to make watching hockey more entertaining for him, so now he will root
Yep.
for the Golden Knights.
So
Because
listeners,
the
if you're listening,
Blue Jackets ain't it this year.
no.
Not this year.
Listeners, if you're listening, this should keep you
Listeners, if you're listening, that would make
this
me
should keep you in the pocket with hockey. I am now placing my bet with Muffnack for Vegas to win the Stanley Cup.
Plus 800 odds.
Yep.
There it is, ladies and gents.
Here to hear first.
You heard it. You heard it here first. That Jim is
Boom.
excited.
Jim, what's the Penguins right now?
I think they were at like 1,600.
Yeah, they're under 2,000, but
Because I almost did that to like really blow Muffnack's mind when he sees that bet,
Yeah.
but I didn't because I was like, I can't give him that satisfaction. Yeah, 1,600.
I was gonna say you would never vote for a Pittsburgh team. I feel like,
The Pirates. The Pirates can have my money.
but they're so bad they will definitely take your money if you bet on them.
Right.
yeah,
And
there's
they're
you're
sending away to
better off.
Cuba.
You're better off like fighting a bet on the odds of them not being in last place
Right.
Yeah.
and seeing where those odds are.
Maybe there might be a slight chance.
Right.
So I'm just super
Anything
pumped.
else in hockey you want to talk about, Jim?
No, because their games are too like sporadic. Like they come too fast. Like right now,
just
there's
like
all the games are
basketball.
live, right?
Mhm.
And then the weekend games, there are none showing.
Just like basketball.
because
And
they
then if
change so quickly. Like
and
they
then the
play so
NBA games, they're the same way. They're and for this show, I mean, you could probably get a Wednesday game, but the show airs later or like Thursday, so that doesn't help. So go Vegas, baby.
Las Vegas. So interesting. There may be in September of this year, of the year of our Lord 2022. I may be in Vegas for a few days.
Muffnack, if we win, you can give Muff my money. You give half my money to Muff for his Vegas trip.
I like how it went from my money to half my money real quick. What you thought about it?
Well, I thought about it. I got at least give Joe back her 20 that I just threw at the bet. So like,
Does she know? Is she learning about his life?
if she's listening to this episode, she will.
That's a good test.
Exactly.
I like this more and more.
Legitimately, um, is this one of those situations where like if I'm getting to the end, I can cash out? Is this one of those cash out bets, Muff? Tell the
I think
listeners.
it is.
There would be, yeah, there'd probably be a cash out. I would say you probably wouldn't see cash out options unless they make it past like the first round of the playoffs, I would imagine. And you
Oh,
may see like a very small cash out, like a $10. And then if they got to the conference finals, you may be, I don't know, probably between like $20 and $50 maybe.
should
And then
I
if they're
throw more money at this?
Hmm.
I
If
don't
they
think
never
it's
make
worth
it that far, though, you lose.
right. If they don't
I
make the
mean, I
playoffs,
believe they will make the playoffs. I'm pretty confident.
But do you believe that they will also win at least
first
a
round
series?
matchup. Yeah.
I think so. I think beyond that, I don't know. I'm in the dark.
Listen, that's
Vegas
between
is
you.
good.
I feel like that's between you and Muffnack.
I'm gonna leave it there at 20.
It's just now I'm just curious here. There's probably to make the playoffs, Jim.
Is there not what I saw? I saw that. Ooh, this is
There's
getting crazy.
conference
Live learning.
Yeah, there's to make the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Michigan State narrowed the window to 12.
Because that's going to help us. The Vegas Golden Knights to make the playoffs is not worth your bet, Jim, because it is minus 1,600, which means you'd have to bet $1,600 to win $100.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with my 20. I'm gonna stick where I'm at.
It's the better option there.
In fact, I encourage more to get on this. Join Jim's best bet of the year.
I don't know if it's your best bet of the year. That's probably a bad best bet of the year. Although you do have the whole year to talk about it.
Exactly.
I give you that.
Exactly. I can have live check-ins during the other show.
That is true.
It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a running thing.
I don't think you have to have a live check-in until when's the season over? March?
Well, we can talk like, hey, what's Vegas doing
it's like
tonight?
April? But June? Yeah, you got till like June.
Tons of time.
Nothing but time.
Nothing but time.
We're going to have
All
to have something to talk about. Football's over.
Right. Well,
Yet.
without being a daily betting show, it's going to be tough.
I'm just giving the fans something to look to. Like, hey, we don't have the betting show. Well, at least we got that one bet we can talk about.
Well, the good
Betting show once college March Madness.
here's something we can consider.
Mhm.
Just hear me out. Now that we've got the YouTube channel going,
Yeah.
maybe we can post some daily best bets on the
Oh,
social
look at
media and
Muff.
YouTube.
Oh,
Maybe, I mean, YouTube could be tough because that takes it may take another intern who has time every day.
Interns wanted with real personalities and not fake names.
who has a fake name? Bernard? What?
Bernard May.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be something. Or we could just post videos, weekly or daily videos on our social media.
Oh well, that sounds like a good idea. I'm down. If you, the listener, want to weigh in on the future of the betting show, hit us up in the DMs on all of our social media platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Or just
We
tweet
literally
at
have a
us.
million ways for you to find us.
To reach out and touch us.
Get in the comments section on YouTube.
Yeah. Just get us. Get us.
Just
Alex,
get
did you
us.
talk to your cousin? Do we know what your cousin wants for the prize?
I thought we decided on that yesterday. Thought this was a Browns cup.
Yeah, Brown's Cup.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. The winner's the stickers are coming too. Stickers.
Stickers.
So, that's the other thing we got to announce. So, we don't know who all participated in the bowl challenge, but if you say you did, we'll get you a sticker.
Fun fact: ESPN immediately deletes your bowl challenge.
Yeah.
The last
So,
one finishes.
Very immediately.
very, very. So, we will be getting out the stickers if you claim them in the DMs.
Slide in the DMs.
Or any of the ways to communicate. Doesn't have to be DMs.
Muff, the only one that doesn't have DMs is YouTube. The rest have DMs.
Yeah, but why don't we generate chatter in the social media?
That's
Do you
true.
want
Out loud.
comments?
Say it out loud. Say it like you mean it.
I'm singing.
And I'm
All right, let's wrap this
I'm
chaos up. Let's
singing.
take this home.
Yeah, we're going off
Let's
the rails.
go.
All
Yeah.
right. As a reminder, the Mike Allstott hit stick pick of the week.
Pow, 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 pow.
Rams -3.5 versus the 49ers, and the Urban Meyer risky pick of the week. Bengals money line versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And Jim's bet of the year.
Vegas Knights. Let's go, Vegas.
I was waiting for an Alex sound effect.
Nope. I took it over.
I think that I might match and do $20 on the Penguins at plus 1,600.
That's not a match. That's you
mean,
going
a match-
against me.
That's a matched bet, though.
Yeah, like I'm matching you. Like I'll put $20 on the team I think.
Then that means Muff's got to go in.
Muff doesn't have to.
Just-
Doesn't have to at all.
In my face, like
Don't have to at any.
I like
Anyway.
we both looked at him like a disappointed child. Like we were so
we're
excited.
Like,
We looked at him like,
"Aw."
Muff doesn't have to do any of this.
the baboons
That's
take over
true.
hockey.
Muff is totally like he's done enough of us. He's end the show, Muff. Let's go.
Hear yourself out.
When Matthew Stafford, OBJ, Aaron Donald make it to the Super Bowl minus Cam Akers fumbles, when Joe Burrow scores just enough points to stay within 7 of Pat Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs, and when the Vegas Golden Knights make it to the Stanley Cup, and Jim is forced to the ultimate decision of, do I cash out or do I let this go? We will find out all of the things. And after Vegas wins and Jim wins all the monies, what type of night are we going to have, Alex?
A good night.